My topic is influencer marketing strategy and detail explained, and let's go to the topic and let's go to the start. Influencer marketing is a type of social media marketing that uses the endorsements and product mentions from online influencers to reach a brand's target audience. In other words, it's a way for brands to get their content in front of potential customers by using the social media following and authority of influential individuals. The definition of who is an influencer can be quite broad. People often think of online celebrities with millions of followers, but a true influencer is anyone viewed as an expert within a particular niche. The social proof of an authority in a particular niche advocating for a brand or product shouldn't be understated. It allows potential customers to make purchase decisions based on the influencer's perspective. Social proof is crucially important since 63% of consumers trust influencer messages about a brand more than the brand's own advertising messages. Influencer marketing has become a mainstream form of online marketing in recent years. This is likely due, in part, to the high levels of success that some advertisers have seen in the space. Keep in mind that influencer marketing is not about quick wins. It requires building relationships with influencers and should be part of a long-term strategy. Identify your goals and target audience. The first step in creating an influencer marketing strategy is to identify your end goals and target audience. Determine what you want to achieve through influencer marketing and who your ideal audience is. Choose the right influencers. Once you've identified your goals and target audience, choose the influencers who can help you achieve those goals. Look for influencers who have a strong online following and engage with their audience. Develop a content plan. Collaborate with the influencers to create a content plan that aligns with your brand and is appealing to your target audience. This can include sponsored posts, product reviews, giveaways, and more. Track and measure results. Use analytics tools to track the performance of your influencer marketing campaign. Measure metrics such as engagement, reach, conversions, and ROI. Build relationships with influencers. Maintain relationships with your influencers beyond the initial campaign to establish long-term partnerships. This can lead to continued brand exposure and increased loyalty from their audience. Stay up to date with industry trends. Keep track of the latest trends in influencer marketing and continuously refine your approach to ensure maximum effectiveness. Influencer marketing is a powerful strategy that involves collaborating with popular individuals or social media personalities to promote a brand, product, or service to their followers. Define your goals. Start by clearly defining your marketing objectives. Do you want to increase brand awareness, drive sales, or engage with a specific target audience? Setting specific and measurable goals will help you determine the right influencers to work with and measure the success of your campaign. Identify your target audience. Understand your target audience and determine which influencers they follow and engage with. Look for influencers who align with your brand values, have a similar target audience, and create content relevant to your industry or niche. Research and vet influencers. Conduct thorough research to find potential influencers for your campaign. Consider factors such as their reach, engagement rates, content quality, authenticity, and audience demographics. Tools like social media analytics platforms can help gather data and insights to make informed decisions. Establish partnerships. Once you've identified potential influencers, reach out to them with a personalized and compelling pitch. Highlight the mutual benefits of collaborating and explain why your brand is a good fit for their audience. Negotiate terms, such as compensation, deliverables, timelines, and exclusivity. Develop engaging content. Work closely with influencers to co-create content that resonates with their audience while staying true to your brand's messaging. Give them creative freedom to showcase your product or service authentically, as their followers trust their genuine opinions and experiences. Track and measure results. Monitor the performance of your influencer marketing campaigns using relevant metrics. This could include engagement rates, website traffic, conversion rates, social media mentions, and sales attributed to the influencers. Analyze the data to understand what worked well and identify areas for improvement. Build long-term relationships. Consider developing long-term relationships with influencers who consistently deliver results and align with your brand. Repeat collaborations can deepen the connection between your brand and their audience, leading to greater trust and loyalty. Comply with regulations. It's crucial to adhere to advertising and disclosure guidelines set by regulatory bodies like the Federal Trade Commission, FTC. Ensure that influencers clearly disclose their relationship with your brand when promoting your products or services. Remember, influencer marketing is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Tailor your strategy to suit your brand, target audience, and campaign objectives. Continuously adapt and refine your approach based on feedback and insights gathered throughout the process. Influencers are people with sizable social media followings who can influence their followers' behavior as consumers. Although anyone can be an influencer, the internet, like the world more broadly, tends to favor the rich, the famous, and the glamorous. Check out this 2021 list of the world's top 50 social media influencers. Recognize any names? You probably do. Most of the people on the list are huge celebrities. Influencer marketing? At a fundamental level, influencer marketing is a type of social media marketing that uses endorsements and product mentions from influencers, individuals who have a dedicated social following and are viewed as experts within their niche. Influencer marketing works because of the high amount of trust that social influencers have built up with their following. And recommendations from them serve as a form of social proof to your brand's potential customers. Influencer marketing has become a popular and effective strategy for brands to reach their target audience and build brand awareness. Here's a step-by-step guide to developing an influencer marketing strategy. Set clear objectives. Define what you want to achieve with your influencer marketing campaign. It could be increasing brand visibility, driving website traffic, generating leads, boosting sales, or improving brand reputation. Identify your target audience. Understand your target audience's demographics, interests, and preferences. This information will help you find influencers who align with your brand and can effectively engage your target audience. Research and find relevant influencers. Look for influencers who have a genuine connection with your industry or niche. Consider factors like follower count, engagement rates, content quality, and the alignment between their values and your brand's values. You can use influencer marketing platforms, social media listening tools, or manually search on platforms like Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. Build relationships. Reach out to influencers whose audience matches your target demographic. Engage with them by commenting on their posts, sharing their content, or mentioning them on social media. Building a genuine relationship with influencers can increase the chances of collaboration. Define the collaboration. Determine the type of collaboration that suits your brand and objectives. It could include sponsored posts, product reviews, giveaways, takeovers, or co-creating content. Clearly communicate your expectations, deliverables, and compensation, if applicable, to the influencers. Create compelling content. Work with the influencers to create engaging and authentic content that resonates with their audience and aligns with your brand's messaging. Allow influencers creative freedom while guiding them on the key messages you want to convey. Track and measure results. Use tracking tools and analytics to measure the performance of your influencer campaigns. Monitor metrics like reach, engagement, website traffic, conversions, and sales attributed to the influencers. Analyzing the results will help you assess the effectiveness of your strategy and make any necessary adjustments. Establish long-term partnerships. Consider developing long-term relationships with influencers who consistently deliver positive results and align well with your brand. Building ongoing partnerships can enhance authenticity and provide continuity in your influencer marketing efforts. Stay compliant and transparent. Ensure that your influencer collaborations comply with relevant advertising guidelines and regulations. Clearly disclose any sponsored or paid content to maintain transparency and build trust with your audience. Adapt and evolve. Continuously assess the performance of your influencer marketing strategy and make adjustments as needed. Stay updated on the latest trends, platforms, and audience preferences to keep your strategy fresh and effective. Remember, an effective influencer marketing strategy involves finding the right influencers, building strong relationships, creating authentic content, measuring results, and adapting based on feedback. Influencer marketing involves a brand collaborating with an online influencer to market one of its products or services. Some influencer marketing collaborations are less tangible than that. Brands simply work with influencers to improve brand recognition. An early example of influencer marketing involved YouTube celebrity PewDiePie. He teamed up with the makers of a horror film set in the French catacombs under Paris, creating a series of videos in which he underwent challenges in the category. It was pitch-perfect content for PewDiePie's 111 million subscribers and received nearly double the views as the movie's trailer. Everybody won. That's a simple example. It's easy to imagine a celebrity teaming with a company to pitch a product, even if the pitch is a series of 10-minute videos instead of a 30-second television ad. But people wouldn't be talking about influencer marketing. You wouldn't be at a website called the Influencer Marketing Hub reading about it, either, if it didn't have a much broader set of applications. And the key is in that word, influencer. Influencers, unlike celebrities, can be anywhere. They can be anyone. What makes them influential is their large followings on the web and social media. An influencer can be a popular fashion photographer on Instagram, or a well-read cybersecurity blogger who tweets, or a respected marketing executive on LinkedIn. Within any industry, there are influential people, you just have to find them. Some will have hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of followers. But many will seem more like ordinary people. They may only have 10,000 followers, less in some cases. Yet, they will have developed a reputation for being the experts in their field. They are the go-to people who provide the answers to people's questions. Depending on their sphere of expertise, they are the people who make the most engaging social posts on their specialist topics. They share the best pictures, make the most entertaining videos, and run the most informative online discussions. Define your goals. Start by clearly outlining your objectives for the influencer marketing campaign. Whether it's increasing brand awareness, driving website traffic, generating leads, or boosting sales, your goals will shape the rest of your strategy. Identify your target audience. Determine who your target audience is and what demographics, interests, or behaviors you want to reach. This will help you find influencers whose followers align with your target market. Research and find influencers. Look for influencers who have an engaged following within your target audience. Consider factors such as follower count, engagement rates, content quality, and alignment with your brand values. You can use social media platforms, influencer marketing platforms, or agency services to find relevant influencers. Establish a budget. Determine how much you are willing to invest in your influencer marketing campaign. Influencer fees can vary widely, depending on factors such as their reach, engagement, and expertise. Allocate your budget strategically to ensure you can work with influencers who offer the best value for your investment. Develop a compelling offer. Create a clear value proposition for the influencers you want to collaborate with. Outline the benefits they will receive, such as product samples, exclusive discounts, or monetary compensation. Make sure the offer aligns with their interests and is mutually beneficial. Build relationships. Reach out to the influencers you have identified and establish genuine relationships. Personalize your outreach by showing that you are familiar with their content and values. Engage with their posts. Comment on their content, and start building a rapport before discussing potential partnerships. Collaborate on content creation. Collaborate with influencers to create authentic and engaging content that aligns with your brand message. Allow influencers creative freedom while providing guidelines to ensure consistency. Content can include sponsored posts, product reviews, tutorials, giveaways, or even influencer takeovers. Track and measure results. Set up tracking mechanisms to measure the success of your influencer marketing campaign. Track key performance indicators, KPIs, such as reach, engagement, click-through rates, conversions, and ROI. Use tracking tools, analytics platforms, or custom UTM parameters to attribute traffic and conversions accurately. Evaluate and optimize. Analyze the data and insights gathered from your campaign to identify what worked well and what areas can be improved. Use this information to refine your influencer selection, content strategy, messaging, and targeting for future campaigns. Maintain long-term relationships. If your initial influencer campaign is successful, consider nurturing long-term relationships with influencers who are aligned with your brand. Building ongoing partnerships can yield more consistent and authentic content, enhancing your brand's reputation and credibility. Remember, influencer marketing is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Tailor your strategy to your brand, target audience, and campaign objectives. Continuously adapt and experiment to find the most effective tactics for your influencer marketing efforts. The goal of influencer marketing is to get the brand in front of an influencer's target audience in a positive, natural, and meaningful way. This is done by making a deal with the influencer to expose their audience to the brand's messaging or content through video demos on social media, or blog reviews. It is important to understand that careful collaboration is often needed when running an influencer campaign. Sometimes it's best to treat influencer marketing as having three main participants that need to be satisfied: the brand, the influencer, the audience. For influencer marketing to be successful, the messaging needs to come across in a way that is comfortable and natural for all. It needs to meet brand guidelines, suit the influencer's style, and be seen as sincere by the audience. Define your goals. Determine what you hope to achieve by partnering with influencers, such as increasing brand awareness, driving website traffic, or increasing sales. Identify potential influencers. Identify potential influencers who align with your brand, have a significant following, and produce high-quality content that resonates with your target audience. Build relationships. Build relationships with potential influencers by engaging with their content on social media, offering collaborations, and being transparent about what you hope to achieve from the partnership. Develop content. Work with influencers to develop high-quality content that showcases your brand and is relevant to their audience. Track and measure results. Track and measure the success of your influencer marketing campaign by monitoring engagement, traffic, and sales. Overall, an effective influencer marketing strategy can help you reach a larger audience, build credibility and trust with your target audience, and drive business results. However, it is important to align with ethical practices and avoid spammy or deceiving tactics. Define your target audience. Identify your niche target audience that is a suitable fit for your brand goals. Conduct research. Analyze the social media landscape and find relevant influencers who align with your brand's values. Develop your campaign strategy. Plan what kind of campaign you want to run, what goals to achieve, and how to measure your results. Approach influencers. Reach out to influencers with a personalized message that resonates with their interests and past experience. Build relationships. Maintain ongoing communication with the influencers to build trust and foster a mutually beneficial relationship. Evaluate. Track the performance of your influencer marketing campaigns and analyze the end results to optimize for future campaigns. Measure ROI. Calculate the ROI you have received from the campaign, keeping track of the revenue of your sales and the cost incurred. Define the goals and objectives of the campaign. Determine what you aim to achieve through the influencer marketing campaign. Your objectives could range from improving brand awareness, driving sales, or boosting engagement. Identify your target audience. Understand the demographics, interests and behavior of your target audience to develop an influencer strategy that resonates with them. Research influencers. Find influencers who are aligned with your brand values, and whose content resonates with your target audience. Plan your campaign. Figure out how you will work with the influencers. What kind of content will you be creating? What is the estimated timeline for the campaign? Create a budget. Determine how much you are willing to spend on influencer marketing. This will enable you to set realistic goals and choose influencers within your budget. Measure the return on investment, ROI. Track the results of the campaign through metrics such as engagement levels, website traffic, and sales. This will help you ensure that the campaign delivers the desired results. Monitor the execution. Be present and involved during the campaign to ensure that the influencer is delivering your message according to your values and as planned. Remember, influencer marketing is not a one-size-fits-all strategy. You may need to experiment with different methods and measure results accordingly to find what. Influencer marketing is a popular strategy used by businesses to promote their products or services through influential individuals on social media platforms. To create an effective influencer marketing strategy, set clear goals. Define your objectives for the influencer campaign. Common goals include increasing brand awareness, driving website traffic, generating leads, or boosting sales. Having specific goals will help you measure the success of your campaign. Identify your target audience. Understand your target audience's demographics, interests, and preferences. This information will help you find influencers who have a relevant and engaged following. Find the right influencers. Look for influencers who align with your brand values, industry, and target audience. Consider factors such as their reach, engagement rate, content quality, and authenticity. Tools like social media listening platforms and influencer marketing platforms can assist in finding suitable influencers. Build relationships. Engage with influencers by following their content, liking, and commenting on their posts. Personalize your interactions to establish genuine relationships. Building rapport with influencers increases the likelihood of them collaborating with your brand. Define the collaboration. Clearly outline the terms of the collaboration with the influencers, including compensation, deliverables, timelines, and disclosure guidelines. Ensure both parties have a mutual understanding of expectations. Create compelling content. Collaborate with influencers to develop authentic and engaging content that resonates with their audience and aligns with your brand. Encourage influencers to showcase your product or service creatively and organically, rather than using overly promotional messaging. Monitor and measure results. Regularly track and analyze key performance indicators, KPIs, to evaluate the success of your influencer campaign. KPIs may include reach, engagement, website traffic, conversions, or sales attributed to the campaign. Use tracking tools and analytics to gain insights into the campaign's effectiveness. Engage with the audience. Encourage the influencer's audience to interact with your brand by responding to comments, questions, and feedback. Building a relationship with the audience helps establish trust and can lead to long-term brand loyalty. Leverage user-generated content. Encourage influencers and their followers to create user-generated content, UGC, featuring your product or service. UGC can amplify your brand message, increase social proof, and extend the reach of your campaign. Iterate and optimize. Continuously refine your influencer marketing strategy based on insights from previous campaigns. Experiment with different influencers, content formats, platforms, or campaign structures to optimize your results. Remember, influencer marketing is most effective when it aligns with your overall marketing strategy and goals. It requires careful planning, relationship building, and monitoring to ensure success. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe the channel.